Hey, it's your girl Monique 69 Ways Johnson, and I'm here for my quickie review of the Braxton season 1, episode 1. That came on that premiered Friday, August 9th, on WeTV and also stream on All Black. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you, this episode did have me tearing up. When it comes to Tracy. The Braxtons are back, but minus one. So Tracy is missing. So it was hard to get through the episode. And I took a little notes, but not too much. It's gonna be a quick review. Um that episode start off 2 days before grief counseling, and then start off with Trina and Vaughn. So Trina and Vaughn are still going strong, 5 years and strong, and they married. And I kind of forgot that they did get married on the show, because they did show like a flashback of their wedding. And I think when they got married on the Braxton, when it was Braxton Family Values, I think that was like the last. I want to say that's the last season, or the season to the last, and then it just stopped. The Braxton Family Values just stopped. So yeah, so I remember them getting married on the show. And yeah, and they were just showing a good flashback of her wedding when Tracy fell as she was carrying her train. It was hilarious. But yeah, she's in the kitchen cooking, talking to Vaughn, and Vaughn did a little fourth wall break, because he asked her how does it feel to start like back filming the show. And she, it's like, I guess they had to. It's been like 5 years, as long as she was married. That family Braxton. I mean, the Braxton Family Values hasn't been on air. So yeah, so it's just like, I guess, riding a bike, or get used to having cameras in the house, back in their houses and in their faces. Um, Trina also said that after Tracy's death, you would thought it would bring the family together, but it's just like did a kind of like a opposite. It's like, I guess everybody living their lives. Nobody really, and she also said nobody's really talking about Tracy death, her passing. And she said she just had to put hers in a box, her feelings in a box about Tracy passing, and especially since she's the one who's with. We also learned this episode she was the one who was with Tracy when she took her last breath, which, baby, oh, Trina strong. Cause give me a grief counselor immediately, okay? I don't think I wouldn't be right after that to witness your sibling last breath. So that got to be hard on Trina. And she also talked about how she mommy, their mom, Miss Evelyn, is pushing them to talk to a grief counselor, which is really cool. Hell, shoot, I wish we known about I known about a grief counselor or something. Somebody suggested that to me, because I lost a sibling, 2006. I lost my brother, and even though it happened in 2006, no matter how long it's been, this shit still hurts to this day. So that's one of the reasons why I was really getting tearing up and stuff like that. And yeah, so Trina also said, told Vaughn that she want everyone to be there for Lil Kevin, because Lil Kevin is Tracy's only child, and it's like her and him and Tracy was like best friends. So he lost his mom at a young age, that she was like going to young adulthood. That sucks. And she said she just want to be there for him. And she also said that Big Kevin, his dad, he don't talk to him that much. I'm like, oh no. Since Tracy passed, I'm like, jeez. But everybody had their own way of grieving. So he lost, like Trina said, he lost one parent, and then it seemed like he lost another because he barely talked to his father. And he like who do he turn to? Who do he talk to about his feelings and stuff like that? And yeah, so he definitely need to be in, have a grief counselor and grief counseling solo, in my opinion, or with his father. Just my thought. And one was shocked that to hear that, like the whole world was. 'Cause of course we didn't know. And she also told Vaughn that Tony wants to meet with the family. She has something to them. And I'm like, and yeah, because Tony is coming to town because Trina and Tawana is the ones that live in Atlanta, and I think uh Tony and Tamar live in California. So, and then I guess their brother live in Maryland. Yeah, so with their father and stuff like that. And so we are at the dinner, Tony's dinner, since she's came back in town. Tony's dinner, talking to the girls about how she hasn't worked in like 15 months because I guess the doctor restriction and stuff like that. And she talked about the tour, the Love and Laughter tour, I want to say, with Cedric the Entertainer. And I do follow them both on IG, and I have been seeing them posting stuff since summer started, of their shows, like snippets and stuff like that. And I think that that's a great combination of love and music and comedy. The best of both worlds for entertainment in my eyes. So she's excited to get that started. Since I guess she was the doctor restricted her to do anything because she had to put had a stent in her heart or something. I mean, I think I heard. Yeah, I know some family members who got that done. Doctor put a stent in their heart because she said she had a heart attack. She would have been donezo, and it was like, Lord no. Like she already have health problems. She got lupus and stuff, um and breaking that news to her mom and her siblings, her sisters. It was hard on her. She just thought about the last bad news they got was from Tracy when she told them that she had esophageal cancer. And she has the thought of like leaving her sons. The scary thought of leaving her sons behind, like who's gonna take care of them and stuff like that. It was just scary. And because she said, because you never know, because she has a lot of health issues, and at the end of the day, you never know when your number's gonna get pulled. It is what it is with that. So um, and they also talked about Tracy. They did a lot of flashbacks. I was smiling because you know Tracy was, besides Tony. Tracy was like one of my favorite sisters, the Braxtons. Um, because she was like real with hers, and a runaway chick. She gonna keep it real. She wasn't like with that Hollywood stuff. So that's what I liked about her. About her. So, and I know I have at one point, like season one of Braxton Family Values, she was looked at as the underdog. So I was rooting for the underdog, and I saw her glow up, and she actually got into made an album, got into her music, and did a little acting. I think I saw her in a couple of things, and I was like, look at Tracy. She finally did it, like, cause she felt slighted in the past about the music thing. So it was good seeing her through her thing before she left this earth. So she get to live out some of her dreams. I'm pretty sure she did. Um, we also get a scene where I guess the next day, couple of days that Tawanda and Trina, they went out, I guess, for drinks or dinner or something, or lunch, what have you. And they were just talking about, first of all, they were talking about her hair. If y'all haven't noticed, Tawanda is bald now. But I noticed that when it happened, I was like, oh, so some of the, how the internet is and online is, like, is she sick too? I mean, one probably would think that because she cut hair off, but that don't necessarily mean that someone is sick. But she has alopecia, so she had like, and they show her a flashback of Tracy rubbing her head. She did have big patches missing of hair, so she has alopecia, so she decided to shave it off, just wear the bald. And I'm like mad at it. So that's what she want to do. Is what she want to do. I mean, I'm used to seeing her bald now. I mean, I know it's hard to see someone bald when you used to seeing them with hair. So, and she has the face for it. And she said everyone was supposed to cut the hair off. And Trina looking like, you see, I got this round face from mommy. She said that's what I inherited. She said I don't have that slender face. Like I'm like, yeah, everybody don't look good bald, and I'm one of them. I'm not gonna hold you. I have a flat head in the back, so I do not look good bald. And trust me, I tried it, but not like that. I did have my hair cut low, but I'm not suffering with alopecia. It was just a style thing. But yeah. But Tawana look good. The ball, she rocking the ball with it. She look good with it. I'm used to seeing her now, so it was hard to get used to at first. But yeah, she's not sick. She just had alopecia and decided to shave her head. And they also, Trina said she was worried about little Kevin, so they called her little Kevin. Checked on him, and he's supposedly going through a divorce with his wife. Because I remember him getting married. I see it on IG, and this was like the last days of Tracy's last days, and she was there too, and stuff like that. And they had a baby. I remember that too. So yeah, huh? Yeah. So he's supposed to be getting divorced, and they saw him he looked good, said it twist his hair. And he said, Olivia, I think her name is, his wife basically, twisted his hair, did his hair. And they looking like, dude, I thought you supposed to get a divorce. Like, what's going on? But yeah, so he said one minute she want a divorce, one minute she want to be together. He said it's like crazy. So basically, it's something. He grieving his mother. He kind of estranged from his father, and he got this going on with his wife. Like, will they, won't they? And you got a kid. Hmm. He going through a lot. So, and they was talking about grief counseling to him and stuff like that. And her death, Tracy death anniversary, is coming up soon. And he said he just need to be distracted. So he said he agreed for the grief counseling, family grief counseling. So Yeah, just sad all the way around. And they getting ready. So I think that yeah, this is the day. So this is the day of the grief counseling. So the grief counseling is happening at Tony's house, Atlanta home, because Tony is in Atlanta and she has a house in Atlanta, and which is cool. And she barely be there because they asking her where stuff at. She said she just looking. She said she don't know because she's about to get them some tea, fix them some tea. She up there look through cabinets. She can't find certain things because she barely be at their house because she mainly staying in LA in California. Um and then they came together. So they asked Trina what's the objective today. So the grief counselor name is Spirit, which is an interesting name because I'm like, did they say Spirit? Is they calling her Spirit? But that's her actual name is Spirit. So the grief counselor name is Spirit, and she's coming over to talk to the family. And they asked Trina this question because I guess they at first they didn't know who referred her and who knows her, but they thought it was Tony. I think Tamar thought it was Tony at one point. Tony didn't know her name was Spirit. They thought she thought they was making fun of the lady, but that's her actual name. And kind of find out it was Trina who knows Spirit due to a past time with Spirit when Gabe passed on, because Gabe passed on from cancer uh as well before or around, I think it was during when her and Vaughn was together. So and she had to get through that because even though she's with Vaughn, she still was with Gabe for 14 and a half years before they divorced. And they was friends afterwards. Cause I remember, because I'm like, he's still around. Y'all got a divorce. And I guess he was investing in her dream or something, her bar chicks. I don't know, possibly. So, and yeah, so she has a relationship with Spirit, and she said she really didn't use what Spirit gave her for the tools for grieving. And she said she appreciated now when she looked back at it, what Spirit was trying to do of helping her move past that grief of losing Gabe. So yeah, so that's who referred Spirit. So they was getting ready, drinking till Spirit arrives, and Trina had to go change into an outfit that Tracy bought or gave Trina, and she wanted to wear it in honor of Tracy. And yeah, so we get to so the grief counselor has showed up, and she introduced herself around to the family who's there. And yeah, the sisters, Mama E, and their dad, Mr. Braxton, was like on Zoom or Skype or whatever, along with Tracy's son, Lil Kevin. So he was there. I think I won't say they was the only ones, but I'm not sure because you know how editing and cameras on the show, what they want to show. And she introduced herself. She asked them what were their intent or were they trying to get out of this grief counseling. What they is they look for. She wanted to start with Trina because since she dealt with Trina and Trina called her. um And then Trina was like, can I go last? Because she said she don't know how she's feeling yet about, Tracy passing. So, and everybody was like, quiet. I can't believe everybody was like quiet for the most part, unless it was editing. I found that hard to believe because it was like awkward at one point, in my opinion. And Tony in her confessional said they're not great communicators, and they show a flashback of Tracy saying it like years ago, like we just brushed up on the rug and keep it pushing and not really talking things out, which is very bad. It's no good for no one because when you do that, it's like shit pile up on top of each other until it explodes, until you explode on whoever. It could be somebody who don't mean you no harm or did you no harm, you just blew up on them. All the stuff that you had bottled up, you just blow on the wrong person. So sometimes that happens. And or you can blow up on the right person, so they get all the smoke. So yeah, but I think as stuff happens, you're supposed to should talk about it. Especially I know it's hard for some people because sometimes people gotta, gather their thoughts, but some people like to dwell in it, and so much time went by they kind of forgot until something triggered it, and then boom, there it is. Yeah, so they not good communicators, and I wonder, has it always been like that since they was kids, and why is that? Um, what was the reasons that make them not great communicators? It always starts in the home when they young. I don't know how the communication was with Mr. Braxton and Miss E when they was younger. So who knows? So I don't know of that aspect. I don't think we ever knew that deep of, even in the other show, the Braxton Family Values. I don't think they touched on that, as I recall. If they have, let me know down in the comments. So she looking around Tawanda, Tony, um, Tamar. She asked them what they all feeling. What they all feeling. It seemed like it's quiet. It could be editing because she asked them what they feeling, and I felt, and I guess at one point I felt like she said she like wasting her time pretty much. She didn't say that verbatim. If they not gonna say how they feel, it's like they scared to speak up. She asked them how they. The grief counselor asked them how they feel. Tony was like, I don't know how to feel yet because she never been through grief counseling. She don't know what to expect. And the grief counselor like, yeah, how can I help you get through, make you feel comfortable? Got any like questions? And no, they not even trying to help themselves by helping her to make it easy for them, like to be open to this grief counseling. So yeah, it just left off on this grief counseling, like she wasting her time. Like, why is she there? So yeah, that's what the end episode 1 of the Braxtons this grief counselor asking them how they feel, how can she help them. So we'll see next episode, I guess. So That's the end of the review. So let me know your thoughts and comments about episode 1 of the Braxtons down below, and make sure you like this video. Share it with your peoples, but most of all, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting